What is this base used for? Then the next one, it's used for holding medicine. Then the next one, Liz.
Where these handcrafts sold?
Where these
Eso es a la hora que te tengas que levantar para estar lista
handicrafts are sold.
Ah.
Where these handicrafts are sold. Thank you. Then Honada, number 3. But it's in past because it says, yes, it was.
What were?
Was. And the object?
Oh, but it's question. It's not what were?
It's a question, pero no lleva el where. Solamente lleva el was.
Oh, was this chair built by hand?
Was this chair built by hand? Was this chair built by hand? Okay, perfect. Now the next one. Tell me with the next list.
Yes. How this necklace
Yes.
are made?
How are these necklaces are made? How are these necklaces? How are these necklaces made? Ya no lleva el arroz. Okay. Then, Honadab. Then the next one, Honadab.
How long?
How long? Is present perfect? How long?
How long have kept these
okay.
figures?
Have these figures been kept? ¿Cuánto tiempo han estado guardadas estas imágenes? How long have these figures been kept at this museum? Then the next one. Number 6. What made of this bracelet? How is it? What is
this bracelet made of?
Bracelet made of? What is this bracelet made of? Fantastic. That was the checking of the homework. Now, please prepare with your Kahoot. We are going to start with the Kahoot, like working with the Kahoot. There you go. You have it here. In a moment. There you go. Great. Go there. This is there. Hello, Ilse. Honada. I'm very glad to see you, my dear. Honada is there. That's great. Okay. The play starts when a plastic beach ball is blasted. Blasted puesta, lanzada al aire, como cuando juegas voleibol. You set the ball, you blast the ball. Is blasted. ¿Por qué no be blasted? Porque aquí tienes el verbo to be en presente y si el pasado participio. Is blasted. A cinema is a place where films are shown. Where films are shown. Son mostrados. It cannot be shown because le falta el verbo to be. The house was built in past. These airships, which were called 200 people okay, there you are. 200 people are employed. Then the next one, the game by the other team. The game to be a verb and past participle. The game was won. The food was eaten. The food was eaten. My child's room every day is clean. Is cleaned. Es limpiado. Many accidents by dangerous driving. Many accidents are caused. The roof of the building the roof of the building was damaged. Then the other one, in many countries, elections for president are held. Son llevadas a cabo. Are held. There's no need to leave a tip. Service was included. Was included. Originally, the book was written. The books into English a few years ago. The books fueron traducidos, were translated. There you go. We were driving along quite fast, but we were overtaken. We were overtaken. The fun begins when the countdown. The fun begins when the countdown is heard. A new formula the formula was discovered. There you go. You to the wedding. Why didn't you go? You were invited. Fuiste invitada. You were invited. The first Grandmother's Festival was held. Cheese is made. Cheese is made. Polanski's first film was shown. Oops, the podium. I wanted to see. It said, on it up, Liz, congratulations, Ilse. Ya le agarramos, mi querida Liz. That's something great, yay. Okay, so we are going to retake some of the activities that we were working with yesterday. Yesterday, we were working with the questions of passive voice. Today, we are going to have a reading activity. I am going to play the reading. I am going to share this reading y vamos a hacer lo siguiente. Mientras está leyendo el audio, no vas a escribir nada, vas a intentar identificar the general idea. Is it clear? Can you see it perfectly or not?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay. So you are going to listen and you are going to identify the main idea. That's what we are going to do.
allá en la casa de Luis no te dan pan.
Teacher,
Same
listen.
thing. They typically get nervous and refuse to
Sorry,
even
can you
try,
listen to it now?
claiming that they have no talent.
I'm gonna rewind it.
Most
Read and listen.
Is it talent or hard work? When children are asked to draw or paint a picture, they are happy to oblige, and they are willing to talk about and show their creation to anyone they meet. But when adults are asked to do the same thing, they typically get nervous and refuse to even try, claiming that they have no talent. Most adults see themselves as lacking the artistic gene. However, when you look at drawings made by artists when they were children, their work doesn't differ much from the scribbles and stick figures all children draw when they are young. When Don Lipsky, who makes a successful living as a professional artist, looks back at drawings that he made as a child, he doesn't find any early evidence of his own artistic talent. I was always making things, doodling and putting things together. I didn't think of myself as a creative person. I was just doing what all kids do. The general belief is that artistic talent is something one is born with. A person either has talent or does not. Clearly, great artists like Michelangelo or Picasso had natural talent and possessed more artistic ability than the average person. However, one factor that isn't often considered is the role that years of training, practice, and hard work have played in the creation of great pieces of art. In addition, most artists are successful because they are passionate about their art. They love what they do. Their passion motivates them to continue to create and improve their ability day after day. While natural talent may be an advantage, hard work appears to be a necessary part of the creative process. In Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, author Betty Edwards argues that while few people are born with natural artistic talent, all of us have the potential to improve our artistic ability. We just have to be willing to keep working at it. She claims that anyone can learn to use the right side of the brain, the side that governs visual skills like drawing and painting. In other words, artistic ability can be learned.
Wow. Do you think so? Quite. Okay. So now tell me, Joneda, what did you understand from it?
Nothing. No.
Oh gosh, come on.
Teacher.
Just kidding.
Yeah. According to the audio, I can understand that we can have artistic ability, much childs they do rounds sometime, and it could be just a simple round, but if we can help their abilities, they can improve their abilities.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Joneda. What about you, Liz? What did you understand about this? Whatever you have understood.
The artist can be born with talent. But they can train and hard work desarrollan, no, ¿cómo
To
decir?
develop, to learn.
To learn, the talent.
To learn the talent. Okay, now what about you, Ilse?
I understand in the text.
That?
That's the. Es que lo entendí, pero no sé cómo decirlo en inglés.
Okay, don't worry. Try to, tú puedes. The talent, good, bad,
The
people
talent.
learned.
The talent in different artists is not the writer or el escritor.
The writer, yes.
Writer try to explain the talent not is no es el todo.
Is not, how do you say todo?
Is not all.
It's not all. Ya viste, sí, sí se puede. It's not all. All
It's
right.
not all.
Thank you. Thank you there. Thank you very much. Now we are going to identify vocabulary. From the first paragraph, when children are asked to draw or paint a picture, they are happy to oblige. And they are willing to talk about and show their creations to anyone they meet. But when adults are asked to do the same thing, they typically get nervous and refuse to even try, claiming that they'll have no talent. So, do you have any questions in that paragraph? What are your questions?
Oblige.
Okay, oblige. Obliged, forzarlo. Force, oblige. Obligar a alguien a hacer algo. They are happy to oblige. Son felices de ser forzados, de ser obligados. When children are asked to draw or paint a picture, they are happy to oblige. To make it, to do it, to be obligated. And they are willing. What is willing? Capaces de. They are willing to talk. They are willing to talk about and show their creation to anyone they meet. But when adults are asked to do the same thing, they typically get nervous and refuse. What is refuse?
¿Cómo contradecir?
Se rehusan. Refuse. Se rehusan. They typically refused. Yes, they refuse to even try, claiming that they have no talent. Then the next one. Most adults see themselves as lacking. Lack es falta de. Como falta de. Most adults, tell me.
Tell themselves.
A ellos mismos. Myself, yo misma. Myself. Yourself, tú misma. Himself, él mismo. Herself, ella misma. Themselves, ellos mismos. Ourselves, nosotros. Ourselves, por nosotros mismos. We can learn ourselves. Most adults see themselves as lacking, que les falta, as lacking the artistic gene. However, when you look at drawings made by artists when they were children, the work doesn't differ, variar, difieren, cambian, differ much from the scribbles and sticks, scribbles, garabatos y palitos, figuras de palitos, all children draw when they are young. I mean, all of the artists, Picasso and all those artists do the same thing. It's the same job. as children, as your children, my children, as every single child. Tienen el mismo trabajo, hacen el mismo trabajo que cualquier otro niño. Differ much from los garabatos y los palitos, las figuras de palitos que todos los demás niños dibujan when they are young. Wendell Lipsky, who makes a successful living as a professional artist, looks back, da vuelta atrás, piensa. Looks back is when you nostalgically think about past situations. Yep. Looks back at drawings that he made as a child. He doesn't find any early evidence of his own artistic talent. I was always making things. Doodling is like trazar figuras sin mucha forma. Doodling and putting things together. I was just doing what all kids do. From here, do you have any questions until here?
No.
No? Okay. I didn't think of myself as a creative person. I was just doing what all kids do. The general belief, creencia, is that artistic talent is something one is born with. A person either puede o no tener talento. Either has talent or does not. Clearly, great artists like Michelangelo and Picasso had natural talent and possessed more artistic ability than the average person. Average person, que el promedio de persona normal, the average person, que el promedio de persona. However, one factor that isn't often considered is the role that years of training, practice, and hard work have played in the creation of great pieces of art. In addition, most artists are successful because they are passionate about their art. They love what they do. Their passion motivates them to continue to create and improve their ability. Day after day, día tras día, todos los días, every day, day after day. While natural talent might be an advantage, hard work appears, parece ser, a necessary part of the creative process. In Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, author Betty Edwards, tell me, is it?
Appears?
Appears, parece ser. Appears. Until here. Do you have any question about vocabulary? Nope. All right. Author of Betty Edwards discute that while few people are born with natural artistic talent, all of us have the potential to improve our artistic ability. We just have to be willing to keep working at it. Be willing, tener la fuerza de voluntad, ser capaces de keep working, seguir trabajando, seguirlo haciendo at it. She claims that anyone can learn to use the right side of the brain, lado correcto del cerebro, the side that governs, gobierna, empodera, visual skills like drawing and painting. In other words, en otras palabras, artistic ability can be learned. Yeah, do you have questions until here? Nope. All right. I am going to ask you to do something quite, let's say, something quite risky, arriesgado. I am going to ask you to turn on your microphone and you are going to start reading this as fast as possible. But you are not going to respect punctuation marks or nothing. You're going to just read as fast as possible. Are you ready?
Yes.
Y dice Liz, no, ok, Miley, no te preocupes. Yo sé que lo van a lograr. Si no pueden prender su micrófono, que yo espero que sí. Ilse. Pueden hacerlo con el micrófono apagado, pero as fast as possible. Try to do it. Okay, go 1, 2, 3.
When children are asked to draw or paint a picture, they are happy to oblige, and they are willing to talk about and show their appreciation to anyone they meet. When adults are asked to do the same thing, they typically get nervous and refuse to give falsely knowing that they
However, when you look at
However, when you look at drawings,
their
drawings may be
different
when
from
they
Scrabble, and
they work
curious
Children draw when they
when
are
they are
young.
young,
when
when
Don't
don't
makes
so
a successful
they are
makes
young, when
living as a
don't live
professional artist
drawing
look
who
back
makes a
at
successful
drawings that he made
living as
as
a
child.
he
professional
doesn't
artist.
Find
But
find
any
any
drawing
early
early
evidence of
he made
evidence of
as
talent.
a
some
child.
artistic
I
talent.
was
I
always
I
making
was
things,
always making
and putting
things,
things
books,
together.
and
I
putting
didn't think
things
of
together.
myself
I
as
didn't
a
think
creative
always
person. I
making
was
things,
just
myself
going
as a
with
putting things
what
creative
all
together.
kids do.
person.
Of
I
The
was
myself
general
just
belief is that
doing what
creative
all
talent is
person.
kids do.
something
The
one is
general
born with.
belief is
A person either has
talent
talent or
is
lost.
something one
General
is
belief
born
is
with. A
that
person
artistic
either
talent
has
is
talent or
something one is
doesn't,
born with.
does
A
not.
person either
Nearly
has
great
talent or
artists
doesn't.
like
Picasso
Michelangelo
had
or Picasso
talent
and
and
Rembrandt
Hussein
and
My
more
Mozart
artistic
and
ability than the average
Michelangelo
this
person.
or
ability
Picasso have
than
natural
the
talent
It's
and
average
not
possess
person.
more
often
However,
considered
one
the
artistic
factor
role that
isn't
years
ability
of
often
than
training
considered
practice
the
at work.
average
the
person.
role
However,
Today,
one
years
factor
of
than
person
isn't
training
afraid
practice
often
is hard.
and hard work
Most
have
considered
put
is
in
the
the
role
are
that
competition
years
successful.
of
They
training
are passionate
practice
about their art.
and hard
phase of
work
art
They
in
use
addition.
way
their personal
in the
motivation
Most
creation of
artists are
instead of
successful
to
because
achieve
they are
In
strength
addition,
passionate
most
and
about
improve
artists
their
their
are
art.
ability.
They
They
successful
love
because
what
they
they
are
do. They passion
passionate about
motivated
their
them to
art.
continue
They
to
love
create
what
and improve
they do.
their ability.
Their
Day
passion
after day
motivates them
will
to
natural
continue
talent
to create
might
and
be
improve their
inherited.
ability.
Hard
Day
work
after day.
appears to
Why
be a necessary
natural
part
talent
of the creative
may
process.
be an
In a
advantage,
drawing on the
hard
right
work
side of the brain,
appears to be
Autor
a
Betty
necessary
Edwards
part of
argues
the creative
that
process.
while
In
some
drawing
people
on
are
the
born
right
with
side
natural
of the brain,
artistic
author
talent,
Beth Edwards argues
all of
that
you
while
have to
few
the
people are
potential to
born
improve
with natural
your
artistic
artistic
ability,
She
ability.
claims
all
that
You just
of
have to
you
will
anyone
have the
can learn
potential to
to use
improve
their
working at
our
it.
artistic
She
brain.
claims
ability.
that
This
any
You also
plan
have to
process
be
can
like
willing to
drawing
keep
and
right
working
shaping.
inside
at
of
In
you.
other
you.
words,
She
Besides
claims that
that
anyone
governs
can
visual
learn to use
skills
the right
like
side
drawing
of the
and the
brain.
painting. In
Saying
other
that
words,
governs visual skills
artists
like
ability
drawing
can
and
be
painting.
learned.
In other words, artistic ability can be learned.
Okay, 3 minutes, 9 seconds. Well, almost 3 minutes, 10 seconds, which is great. Now, the thing is, we are going to choose 3 words, each of you, that you remember. Let's start. Ilse, tell me a word that you remember. Important words. Important words that you remember about this.
Creativity.
Creativity. Another one?
Talent.
Talent.
Children.
Children. Okay, then Honadab. Tell me 3 words.
Mate,
Make.
refuse, mate,
Okay, mate. Refuse.
refuse, and skill.
Skills. Okay, then the next one, Liz.
Hard work.
Hard work.
A bit, hard work.
Okay, hard work. All right.
Abilities.
Abilities.
Brain.
Which one?
Children. Brain.
Brain.
Children.
Children.
Learn.
Learn.
Children.
Children. Okay, thank you. Con esto que me dictaron, vamos a hacer un párrafo. Sí, un párrafo. It says, what? We're going to start with according to the reading, de acuerdo con el reading, the creativity is something very important in a child, and es el paso número 2, and so, which means entonces, but, que quiere decir pero, however, que quiere decir sin embargo, however, sin embargo. Don't. You have other ones. For example, por ejemplo, for example, such as, que quiere decir lo mismo. To conclude, que es para concluir. In conclusion, que quiere decir lo mismo, para concluir. So you are going to have this, and you are going to have this, for example, and you're going to have the last, which is to conclude and in conclusion. Te voy a dar un ejemplo. According to the reading, yo voy a escribir, ¿no? According to the reading, creativity and talent are part of children. However, adults refuse to draw or paint, and they don't make pictures because they don't have the skills. For example, import hard work and other abilities are important in artists. But children can learn artistics. To conclude, children's brain, cerebro, children's brain is creative. To conclude. Y eso es lo que entendí yo. Y utilicé las palabras que tienes aquí. Y entonces utilicé estas que me van a ayudar a hacer linkers, que me van a ayudar a conectar mis ideas. Yep. ¿Súper listas? ¿Súper listos? Yes, we are. Y entonces cuando empiezas a hilar tus ideas en writing, vas a empezar a hilar tus ideas en speaking y bueno, que básicamente speaking es lo que necesitamos, hablar inglés, ¿no? Y leer y escribir es importante, pero la llave de los trabajos que ustedes tienen del objetivo es hablar inglés. So, les voy a dar 5 minutitos para que intenten hilar sus ideas y me escriban un párrafo de mínimo 30 palabras, que son 3 oraciones, 3 renglones. Write it down and send it to me. 5 minutes. Time. There you go. Okay, I'm going to copy paste yours, send it by WhatsApp, guys. I need to check it. Thank you, Liz. According to the reading, the artist can't born with talent or can be learn activities with high work, so all children can be artists. For example, my child made beautiful drawings because every day practices so your skills improved. To conclude, abilities can be developed. Ahora sí, Jonadab, thank you. Go to the reading. All people have artistic abilities. However, the children are more talented because they just one drone. When you can see a drone made by an artist, you find something similar to drone made by yourself when you were young, but he developed has skills and then we can learn abilities. Okay, so Ilse, start reading yours, please. Start reading yours. Empieza por leer el tuyo. Start reading yours.
According to the text, the creativity or talent was necessary to need for line paint. You will get the same skill and the scrabbles, but the abilities they are developing with the time and the practice. In conclusion, all children have ability to be artists.
Okay, that's great. Now, Liz, it's your turn.
According to the reading, the artist can born with talent or can be learned abilities with hard work. So all children can be artists. For example, my child made beautiful drawings because every day's practice, so your skills improve. To conclude, the abilities can be developed.
Okay, great. Jonadab?
According to the reading, all persons have artistic abilities. However, the children are more talented because they just one drawing. When you can see a drawing made by an artist, you find something similar to drawing made by yourself when you were young. But he developed his skills. And then we can learn abilities when we have work.
Okay, that's great. So now we are going to finish by children. Young children generally don't worry if they are talented or not. True or false?
True.
True. Okay, so this is true. Most adults think they are not talented.
True.
Okay, so true. It's easy to see which children are going to be artists when you look at their drawings.
False.
False. There isn't much difference between famous artists and other people.
True.
True. Talent is all one needs to create great artistic work.
False.
False. People who don't have natural talent can improve their artistic skills.
False.
Which one? Okay, false. People don't have. No, this is true. Soledad, si no tienes talento, lo puedes aprender. So that is true. Okay, guys. Well, today we just have read, y si te diste cuenta en la lectura, hay muchas actividades con passive voice, voz pasiva, que es lo que estamos trabajando. I am going to send the screenshot. I am going to send the screenshot of the reading para aquellos que no tienen el libro y para aquellos que tienen el libro está en la página 97. ¿Ok? Voy a mandarles el material y van a subrayar la voz pasiva que encuentren ahí. You're going to underline passive voice. Is it okay? All right. Well, that's all for today, guys. See you the next class. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You, so,
See you. Take care.